check the power on this, or can you give me some more feet on this?
Where you're going is right about where the television is.
So she gets anxious almost as soon as she arrives again.
Right
so
about here,
it's,
yeah.
The path is all hopeful and a tiny bit of...
So what we want to do is like, maybe I can, cue you from up here with the horn, hands, and that you'll know that we're on the hands and we're moving to you. So you just look down at the hands, and then as soon as you feel the camera up on you, you'll see Laura. The two shots, you're going to be backing up, and we'll just see how that goes. So then we'll talk after
David,
that.
we want to kind of come up and see the city at some point.
See some of the patio to tie them into this next thing. Otherwise, we could just be anywhere, and we're not any relationship to this.
All right. You know, what's going to happen now is I'm going to swing.
Naomi and Laura, we're going to go through it and see what it looks like.
Just practice to kind of
Okay. Huh?
It gets easier the second time.
Yeah, you just practice it again. Good exercise.
Rehearsal's up.
Okay, let me do it because I can pinch your fingers right off with this thing.
Set.
Action! Gotta wait a little bit longer.
Sorry, yes.
Okay. Hands.
Shit.
These stairs are rough. They're really rough. They're really rough.
Action! Cut it!
Poor Laura right in the pool.
We heard the hand
Perfect.
sound.
Good. That was really nice. To have only one thing.
It was all good except I was shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laura was
She was great. She looked beautiful. I was shit.
And then after we make that spiral, that's when I can go to the hand.
Easiest,
And
okay.
easiest, and then that last stretch is more of a straight stretch, and I'll be able to do better with the hands to faces.
That first step, is that okay to do a hands?
Well, yeah, if you want hands there, I can do hands there. It's just that
The turn is the
turn is the rough part.
Okay, fine. Let's try a hands on the first one.
Okay.
And then you get crazy on the turn, get reconnoitered, and we'll get them going up there, and we'll do the hands again.
Okay, here we go. Set.
Set.
Action! Hands. That was okay. Get reconnoitered.
You cue it. You just say, "I'm on your hands. I'm moving to your face." And now look at Laura.
Okay.
Then you can direct it, and then you're set for it. And if I'm yelling out, it's no good. So you listen to Randy. I'm going to try to keep quiet. I may not be able to. It's a band playing live. It sounds like it's live right there. But it's all recorded. And so we have to time it out.
Right.
And so it'll be a piece, and then we start. I'll say like Angelo, this is one we do by the numbers because there's a muted trombone, and it's a band.
It turns full
it's
to
a
pod,
band,
right?
and
Like a Duke Ellington thing.
Then you remember what kind he played when he came out? Because you told him.
Yeah,
Played it.
I gotta hear it. I don't know. I never heard
wrote
it.
You
Yeah, but
wrote it.
did he play? He played it that way. I like to call David my second best wife. I have my first best wife at home, but it's a marriage. It's an incredible thing that we just know each other so well that all David has to do is say very few words to me. He describes moods, and moods translate into music to me. But I do music a lot before David even starts shooting the film. This is very unusual because most composers, as you know, and as I've done with all other directors, they show you a finished product and then you compose to that finished product. But with David, while he's thinking about a project, he will come to me almost first and say, Angelo, I'm thinking about this. And I'll say, well, what is it, David? What's the mood? And he will start talking. And I sit at a keyboard and we'll put a little recorder on and I record everything. We record everything that I play. And then he will key into something and he sees what he's going to shoot by listening to this music. And very often he'll take that music and bring it right to the set and let the actors move and speak at that pace. And what's so beautiful about David is that when he decides that something is right, he knows it right away and he does not vacillate. You go to bed that night and say, that's it, I've done the music for this movie. He won't come back tomorrow and say, oh, you know that cue? You know, it's a very reassuring thing to do. So we have a lot of confidence and we trust each other.
You know, Sean, bring the pink one on a little more.
No, Sean. Now, it looks like a yard sale. Move him back over.
Sorry, Sean.
Go back over, Sean. Sorry, man.
Final touches, please. Let's shoot.
Final touches.
What? Yeah.
I see how we're
Yeah,
right.
No.
Action.
Perfect timing.
Ah, here she is.
Hello. I'm Diane Selwyn.
Just call me Coco, everybody does. Pleased to meet you. Well, let's eat. I'm starving.
I'm sorry I was late.
Okay, cut it.
Sorry, I forgot.
Naomi's gonna get us right. Beautiful. And then, no, because she's got it, you know it's all on you. But you just, over here's to love and you look at her in a certain way, then you like, a little bit, we're milking it at the very end. Okay. So it just, but you know, this is all, you know, better to go that way than the other way and rushing it. So it's all there. And just make it, you know, play it for real.
I think it's step back. Yeah. Hopefully it will be quick. No, everybody should work on this. Have a total plan in your head of how you're going to add that up.
Well, yeah, this has to pop out, right? I'm saying you get like a weight.
Sort of. Ready, Pablo? How are we doing on the cable there? On the power cable?
Yeah, it's getting outside.
This part.
Just yank out and put a slack on your sack like that because I don't get it a lot.
Okay.
Yes, and now you want her so the looks is right there. And just scoot you this way a little bit, don't mind. Scoot you towards camera.
I always wanted to come here. I won this jitterbug contest. Anyway, that sort of led to acting.
Cut it. Good work, Naomi.
This is exactly the same business.
Sean.
Catering staff, please be very careful with your footsteps and your...
Sorry about that little water stain, Justin.
David did it. I did.
What do you want me to do with it? Hide it?
Just, it's kind of burned down. We're figuring out how to put it out, so.
like this, David? Sort of like this?
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Justin, we've got some pretty good news, and so introduce yourself to the fire marshal, and you can smoke.
This is good, dude.
How's that smoke, Terry?
Awesome. I wish I could come in here and enjoy it with me.
I wish I could come in and enjoy smoke with you, buddy.